Alright, welcome back to the channel. So today I've got another 2023 X5 xDrive 45E. We're still waiting for those 24 models to show up. So we had a nice big batch of 45Es for the last month of production. That is in March. It's now April when we're recording this thing. So back then you could only spec 5 colors. That's technically more like 4. Broad sense. So you had Alpine White, Mineral White, Manhattan Green here, Black Sapphire, and Carbon Black. Of course, Carbon Black does require the M Sport package. It's going to add to that overall cost of the build. But this one's actually very well equipped. So, starting up front, we got the Driving Assistance Professional package. You can see we've got the sensor down there. Now, to get the Driving Assistance Pro package, at least on the 45E, you have to spring for the Executive package, which means we get laser lights. Now, the laser lights disappear for 24 model year. It's the last time you'll see lasers on the X5. So we do have the M Sport package, but we did not opt for the extended shadowline trim, which I think works well with the Manhattan Green. You see the chrome, I think, works really well against the color of the car. We've got our BMW round outlined in blue, signifying BMW I. All right, make our way to the side over here. So the side, we've got the style 740M wheels. That's the standard wheel you get on the M Sport package. You can get 21 or 22-inch wheels. And you can see we don't have the M Sport calipers, which are another option. So saved another $650 off this one, but you can tell that the calipers at least look very much the same as they would for the M Sport calipers, just not colored in blue or red or black. And we'll step back, taking our side profile of the pre-LCI or Lifecycle Impulse version of the X5. You have the suspension set down to its lowest setting, which is, I think, again, this is just my personal taste, it's the best look for this car, again, but you can't even drive in the lowest setting. It gives that appearance of a fast wagon. And then we've got our X5 and xDrive 45E badging in chrome. And then our other side profile, sort of in a little bit of sunlight, but not quite direct. The M Sport package does add the black, high gloss black trim around the windows as well as the roof rails. So 45E range, full electric, about 30 miles. Which is not bad for a plug-in hybrid. But let's take a look at the inside, go over pricing and options. Alright, so opening up, we have the Tartufo merino leather, which I think goes great against the Manhattan Green. You could go with Silverstone Sensafin, which also looks great. Or you can go ivory white, or you can go safe and go with black. But very nice, comfortable seats. Lots of nice fine details on the stitching and patterns in them. So you also have the multi-contour seats. You see you have an extra button here for the backrest. You got your crumb catcher control there. Lumbar support, side bolster. Alright, so inside the car we have our M Sport steering wheel. Driving Assistance Professional buttons here on the left. And excuse the loudness of the fans here for the air conditioning on. It's quite warm again in California, but not terribly hot. So driver attention camera up here, and your live cockpit professional. iDrive 7 screen over on the right here. Now trim is the ash gray wood trim. I think it's nice and I guess classic, goes with well with the Tartufo. And the center console area, again, this is all going to be going away. Got your crystal gear selector, iDrive controller, and start stop button. Your suspension settings here, but very nice crystal controls. All right, so let's talk about pricing now. When we get the 24 X5 xDrive 50E, We'll talk about that. It's a significant price increase over this model. This one's starting price $65,700. Manhattan Green Metallic, they're $650. And the Tartufo, it's a big price, so it's $24.50 to add the leather to the car. Driving Assistance Pro, another $1,700. And Sport Package for another $29.50. Parking Assistance Package for another $800. The Exec Package for $31.50. Climate Comfort Package for $13.50. We got $750 for the multi-contour seats. $500 for the wireless charging. $875 for Harman Kardon. We got all-weather floor mats for $215 and first aid kit for $45. All told MSRP of $82,130. So maybe one of the questions you might have is, does this qualify for a tax credit? The answer right now is no, but you shouldn't be taking advice from me, a BMW dealer YouTuber, basically. Make sure you consult your tax professional for these things, but IRS guidance just came out. Basically, I don't believe this car is going to qualify anymore, and given its MSRP, this particular one does not qualify either. I don't know how I'm going to keep the car on, but open the door here, take a look at the back seat. All right, so back seat with your Tartufo leather. All right, so view from the back seat and your LED Sky Lounge. And then I'd say knee room and leg room, really good. And headroom, of course, no issue whatsoever. Plenty of room here in the X5 xDrive 45e for all your passengers. All right, so use our kick to open feature. Basically line yourself up with a roundel here and kick in. And it pops open. So storage space, pretty good. You do have a cargo cover. And you used to have buttons over here to lower the seats. That's all done now through manual labor. So you have the latches up there to undo and fold down the seats. But pretty good space. You do get a little of extra space down here, but not much, because basically the rest of it's taken up by the battery. You got your charging cable here. Kick to close. Make our way towards the front and wrap it up. So this one's powered by the B58 along with a hybrid motor, inline 6-cylinder engine, combined output 389 horsepower. I believe the gas engine by itself is 288 horsepower. But look forward to getting the 50E on the channel. I'll be a couple weeks away from that out here on the West Coast. But that's it for a quick tour around. This is the last of the xDrive 45Es. See you at the next video.